Take a look at this sly critter joining us in the studio today. Oh, my.
Right, here for Critters Uncaged, it's Scovill Zoo Director Ken Fry. And who is this guy?
Your buddy.
This is Zeke, and he's a boa constrictor. And they come from South America, and you have the dangerous end, I think, because that's the outport. I have the import side over here. So
where exactly is the outport so I can be prepared just in case?
I'll just say it's over there. It's over there. Yeah.
We committed to not calling the segment "Will They Poop?" You know, the Critters Uncaged, and let's talk about his environment. Does he live in a cage? Where does Zeke?
He's in our herp aquarium at the zoo, and he has an area kind of with another BB, our other boa constrictor, and they're actually about 30 years old, so boa constrictors can live quite a long time.
This feels just like a huge muscle.
It is. It's all muscle from neck down to the tail area. It feels like just a big bicep that's been like your bicep. I'm a little squishy, but I'm sure you've been working out, so you're a strong bicep here, and so it's
quite the tongue.
Look at him. Just
and if you look at their head, his head's like 2 inches wide. They can eat stuff up to 6 or 3 times as wide as their head, so 6 inches wide, and so like a big rabbit or a big rat, they could probably down that fairly easily. His jaw it's not hinged like ours is. Kind of got the hinge up here.
Yeah.
They just kind of comes together with a ligament, and so they can open their mouth really wide to get around it, and the bottom jaw kind of separates to kind of help them work their way around, and they just kind of keep working their way around the critter that they're eating until it gets to about the back of their throat here, and then the body muscles can start working to push it down into the body for it to digest it.
How long will it take him to digest?
It takes several days to get through the body, and then they shed about 4 times a year. I don't know if you can see his eyes or not, but his eyes are starting to get just a slight cloudy look to them, and that's they'll get really cloudy when they're getting ready to shed, and then they actually secrete a fluid throughout their whole body underneath this old skin, and then that fluid will absorb into the new skin that's underneath this, which dries out that skin that's on the outside of the body. Then they'll take their mouth and just kind of rub it against a rock or something to kind of start it to shed, and then they just kind of peel out of their skin like you're taking your stocking off backwards. And so he's probably going to start doing that in the next week and a half to 2 weeks or so.
And he does it 4 times a year?
About 4 times a year, and so they keep growing, kind of shedding their skin, and if they're really growing fast, they'll do it quicker, but about 4 times a year.
He's 30 though, Ken. Is he still growing?
Yeah, they still kind of grow, and just little increments now that he's in later life.
The rest of us start shrinking at 30. Isn't that the deal? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, you've got lots of great fun happening at the zoo.
We do.
Let's talk Twilight Tuesdays.
Yeah, we're trying this for the first time. People have asked if we could stay open later, and so we're going to try to stay open later on the last Tuesdays of each month. And so June 26th is our first one, and then I think it's July 31st, the next last Tuesday. And we'll be open till 8. So if they're in the zoo by 7, they can stay out in the zoo till 8. So the gift shop will stay open till 7. And
we've got the daylight there anyways.
Yeah, and it kind of cools down. We're out right on the lake, so nice breeze off the lake. The animals get a little more relaxed in the evening, and we'll shut the carousel music off, and it's just nice, nice evening out in the zoo.
Yeah, and then
Zeke is so calm. Speaking of calm.
Yeah,
I mean, he's just hanging out. Is this his personality?
Yeah, he's a real laid-back boa constrictor. And there's certain snakes that I'm happy to hold. He's one of them. Yeah. And like our corn snakes, they're real easy to hold. But I don't know, the green tree python's got an attitude. That's something you keep gloves for them. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, back to the carousel rides coming up on 4th of July.
4th of July, Independence Day. We're going to give free carousel rides at the zoo that day. So just come on in. Regular admission applies, but free carousel rides all day long.
And tell me about the ice cream safari real quick.
Yeah, the 15th of July. We have free ice cream in the zoo, just regular admission in the zoo. It's a Sunday, and from 1 to 4 o'clock, we're going to be giving away free ice cream. Prairie Farms is providing the ice cream, bless their hearts. And then the Macon County Sheriff's Department is going to have they'll be dipping up the ice cream that day, and they've been doing that for years out at the zoo, and it's a fun event. So we'll have lots of different ice cream stations throughout the zoo. Try one, try them all.
They will not be renegotiating your tickets, though.
No.
So just keep that in mind.
Oh, you can ask. I'm okay with that. You can ask.
That's right. Here's your ice cream, sir.
Yeah.
And good to have you. Thank you so much.